What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Coming at you with yet again another perfume experience. And before the end of the year, I wanted to walk you guys through the Ensar Oud collection that I've acquired over the last few years. Let's get started with the Ensar Oud artisanal walkthrough. So the first bottle I have is the Ensar Oud #1 leather edition Sultani. Okay, so this one, you guys, man. So this, three things really come out of it, and I actually have it on today. So the Thai frozen here is to die for. The civet is delectable, and the oud is just something else. And it has quite a bit of woods in it, but it does not smell woody at all. It actually comes across as creamy, soft, masculine scent. Very, very pleasurable to wear. I love, love, love the mix of the Thai Rose here and the civet. In my opinion, they are the stars of this. Not even the oud, and it's just the Thai Rose here is just wonderful. Okay, so this is the Ensar Oud #1 Sultani pure perfume. Okay, next I have Musk Yusuf, and this is basically if my memory serves correctly, a Tibetan musk and Oud Yusuf. And this is so spiritual, you guys, this one. And it has this typical antiseptic oud quality, but it has an orange hue to it, and the musk in here is not animalic whatsoever. It's just chocolate, truffle, warm. It really complements the oud very well. It's such a calming, happy scent. And this one is actually one of my favorites up there. By the way, none of these are ranked. It's just a walkthrough of the collection. So, and this is the Musk Yusuf pure perfume. And next I have Farah pure perfume, and this is Ensar's take on a civet-centric perfume. And this, you guys, this in the winter is so comforting. It is so sexy. Summer, it can be a bit much, but the combo of civet and sort of chocolate note in here coming from the other ingredients and the musks, this is very sensual, you guys. It is so comforting. And yeah, it's civet centric scent, Farah pure perfume, and yeah, another banger from this house. All right, next we have Purple Kinam. This one, you guys, is just purple oricent Kinam and purple florals. And this is funny because this comes across as a floral gourmand and is so delicious, you guys. It's one of those happy scents. It's one of those opulent scents. I absolutely adore this. So that was Purple Kinam. Next we have Tibetan Musk. Okay, and this is pretty much Tibetan musk and lavender. This is another one that is absolutely delightful. the balance between the musk and the lavender, just the animalic and the clean facets, is just extremely, extremely sensual. The only thing I will say is that I find that if I overdo the sprays, the lavender in here is so potent, it does get me a bit nauseated, but otherwise, just stunning, stunning, traditionally masculine musk lavender based scent. Next, I have Chinese exclusive, and this one, you guys, it's just another happy scent. The Ensar Oud in here is sour. The orange notes are sour, but it's also citrusy, fresh, happy. It's the kind of perfume that you put on and you think everything is gonna be okay. It's the kind of perfume you put on and you want to be spiritually happy. So this is Chinese exclusive perfume, the Heilam, not Halima. I've been pronouncing it wrong all the time. Heilam LTD edition. Okay. Next I have Musk Gardenia, the Berk Khan edition. This, you guys, has to be one of my favorite floral scents of all time, artisanal or not. My God, let me tell you this. It is like standing in front of a bush of live florals. There's quite a bit of florals in here, and I don't remember all of them, but one thing Ensar does very well is capturing the essence of a floral as if it's still alive and you're standing in front of it and it wafts towards you. And this, the floral in this, my God. I'm literally getting shivers up my neck and just the back of my head smelling this. It's, you know there's no bush in front of you, but you can smell live florals and they're so airy. It's just very, very well done. Very, very well done. So this is the Musk Gardenia Berk Khan edition from Ensar. Next, I have Iris Gallia. Okay, and this was the 2023 formulation for those of you that are curious. And this, listen, if you're an iris lover like yours truly, this is just, it is warm, it is sugary, it's gooey, slightly powdery, very sensual. Like, it's just iris that is done so, so well. And iris is one of those florals that is very difficult to work with. So to capture it so well in this, it's just, yeah, it's fantastic. And this is the Iris Gallia perfume. Next we have Omeros SQ perfume. So this was based on the formulation, I believe, made during the pandemic. This has a lot in it going on. So this is, for me, a tobacco-centric scent, even though there's much more going on here. This, probably from this house, is the most bad boy scent in my collection. It just smells like straight up tobacco, ashy tobacco. It is dark, it is extremely masculine. It's in your face, but it's also very pleasant. It starts off being violent, but you know that behind this violence there's a very nice, sweet kind of a guy. Has an animalic touch to it. It's just a man's perfume, and it's very gritty. That's another thing. The Omerous SQ from Ensar is probably, to the best of my knowledge, the most gritty offering off of this house. Okay, so this is the Omerous SQ. Next I have Oud Royale perfume, and this one does have a piece of Mongolian musk in it. This one has a very polarizing opinion online. There are those that really, really, really love it, and those that really, 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 really hate it. Okay? And I'll tell you why. When I first got this, I hated it. I thought I wasted my money. Okay? To be very fair, it is potently animalic. Okay? I mean, it's unapologetically animalic. The oud in here is dark, resinous, and it doesn't have the antiseptic qualities. It's just straight up animalic oud. And the rose in here is just to die for. And this, I think personally, even though the oud and the Mongolian musk in this are the predominant facets, I do believe they're here to play a supporting role for the rose. The rose in here is just, it's a mix of a fresh rose and the scent of rose in lotions. It is so sensual, so calming, and is this duality between the animalic musk and oud and the cleanliness, softness of the rose that really makes this a piece of art, to be honest. And I get why some people don't like it, but this is a devil may cares kind of a guy perfume. Okay, it is dark, it is animalic, it is pungent, but it's also got this beauty to it. If I had to put a label on it, Oud Royale is the Beauty and the Beast iteration from Ensar Oud. It's just the play on the rose and the oud and the musk, the animalic. Yeah, the animalic in here is potent. I mean, it will be offensive, okay? But I just love it. Next, we have Mystical Lotus. And this one is a Blue Lotus centric scent. And look at the color of this juice, that caramel. I've never seen an oil-based perfume like this before. And this one is just sheer class and regality. It is jammy, incensey. It's very sensual, calming. Yeah, it's just beautiful, this one also. The Blue Lotus in here, and I've never smelled Blue Lotus before in a perfume, so for me this was a treat. Okay, next we have, well, let me show you first, Purple Rain. So this is part of the Bespoke collection, and this one has iris, has quinam in it, if my memory serves me correctly. It's a very clean, sophisticated, powdery, serious, formal, and again, very, very nice iris-based scent, and very, very close actually to, where did I put it? Very, very close to Iris Gallia, but much more restrained and with less of the iris dominance. Still very prevalent, you'll pick on it, but this one is just more um, refined, I guess. It's more formal. And last but not least of that collection is possibly, to the best of my knowledge, just going off of the forums, the most disliked from this house. And it's the EO Private Blend. This one, you guys, has 4 musks in it. And it is potent. I mean, it is very, very, very animalic. And it's one of the first ones that I obtained from this house. And I could see why a lot of people might not like this. There's so many comments online about, and even actually review videos about why people didn't like it, with someone citing that it smells like a rotten fish, which listen, when I first got it, yes, I did pick on that, and it was one of the most off-putting things I've ever smelled. It reminded me of fermented fish. So yeah, at the beginning I picked on a lot of these bad notes, and I felt disappointed at the time, and I was unsure I wanted, because this was one of my first procurement activities from Ensar, and after this I was very hesitant of getting into artisanals, but then I put it away for some time and got back into it, and let me tell you something. Even though it's very animalic and potent, there is something about it that gets you coming back over and over and over, and that fishy note is completely gone. I can't pick on it anymore. I don't know if it's because I went nose blind to it, or I just have a better understanding and appreciation of this, but this one smells just very, very animalic, very beastly. The tea note in here, the black tea, is very prominent with the musk. Makes it almost sickly sweet in a musky way. And the pepper in here is there, but it's not a pepper-centric perfume, so it's not that big of a deal, but it definitely complements the musk and the tea. And yeah, I've seen so many people get rid of their bottles of this online, or trying to sell them for cheap. And I think that a lot of people just pulled the trigger very quickly on the buying as well as the selling. Because this one, yeah, it does require a bit of patience. It requires you to be open-minded. It requires you to really invest your nose long-term to understand what's going on in here. Now, Ensar does mention back in the day on the website that for this one, it was his favorite private stash, and he marketed it as a very aphrodisiac-like seducing perfume, and it's something for bedroom activities. Listen, listen, I'm gonna do you all a favor. Do not, and I mean do not, under any circumstance, if you have this, put it before engaging in any playful activities with your significant other. There is nothing that's gonna end your happy time in the bedroom quicker than this, okay? Ensar Oud is a perfumer, and with all respect, not a seducer. Let's just leave it at that. I know from personal experience, I tried. Nothing will put it, and I'm speaking from my experience here, a woman off quicker than that scent. This is for your personal consumption and enjoyment. It is not for dates. It is not for intimate time. This is for your own appreciation, okay? Uh, just thought to put the warning out there because yeah, it's the marketing around it is just yeah, it's not based on any realistic realistic data or facts. Let's put it that way. Okay, so that's it, you guys, for my Ensar Oud 2023 collection. So with that said, you guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. As per usual, very much appreciate your time and attention, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.